This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hi and welcome. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students with us from LB Johnson High School and from United South High School, and we'll meet our students here in a moment. Before we do, though, I'd like to introduce our guest host today, Tim Brackenberry from Toyota of Laredo. Tim, thank you for joining us and welcome.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
Very good, sir. If you could, just for the benefit of our students and our audience, just tell us a little bit about what you do at Toyota of Laredo.
Well, I'm the general manager at Toyota of Laredo. Before we get into that, I would like to say that I come bearing gifts today. So at Toyota of Laredo, we have a little things that we'd like to hand out. These are kind of exciting back in the day. So for my friends here from LB Johnson, there you go. And you guys going to catch these? We got a basketball and one more. There you go. So
good job.
Those are courtesy of Powell Watson Motors, Toyota Laredo. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoy those. I run the dealership. In all honesty, I've got the greatest job in the world. I mean, I get to make people's dreams come true every single day. Buying a car is exciting. It's a lot of fun. And if you've never been around that or in that environment, it's great to see people and how excited they get. And I get to be around that all day. So no, we sell cars, we service cars. We help people, we answer questions, and all in all, it's a great job.
And speaking of making dreams come true, you did that for two of our teachers here at UISD recently. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, this was the first year that we were able to do our Teacher of the Year competition, and it was really, really exciting. There was a secondary, and then there were two Teachers of the Year, and they were allowed to select vehicles that they're going to be driving for the next year. And then at the end of next year, we'll select two more and hopefully continue that tradition for a long time. But, you know, we can't say enough about what the teachers do every single day to change the lives of the kids. And it's just our way of kind of giving a little extra thanks or a little bit of extra motivation for a teacher to, to maybe try a little bit harder or to do whatever they can to help. Because whatever we can do to help, if it's getting to drive a brand new Toyota for a year or a Mercedes or a GMC, it's just a small part, a small token of our appreciation.
Very good, Tim. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And let's turn our attention now to our students. Representing LBJ High School, we have Lorenzo and Christopher. And Lorenzo, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Lorenzo. My passions are biology and medicine, and that's pretty much it.
All right, very good. And Christopher, what about you?
I'm Christopher. I'm passionate about art. And I'm in swimming.
And what kind of art, like painting, sculpting?
I'm mostly drawing with graphite.
Okay, very good, excellent. And representing United South High School, we have Nicole and Andrea. And Nicole, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, as I am a student from United South High School, but I'm also a member of the Global Business and Advanced Technology. And what I love to do most is participate in both musical theater and regular theater.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. And Andrea, what about you? What can you tell us about yourself, please?
I am a student at the Magnet also with Nicole, and I am also a tennis player, the varsity tennis player.
All right, excellent. Okay, students, we took a coin toss a little earlier today, so United South, you get to go first. So Nicole or Andrea, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And I want to remind our students, the wheel needs to go around at least once in order for it to count, and in this case it does. And we'll find out in a moment what kind of a question our students from United South will have to answer. And Tim, if you can hand me one of those questions from the art box up there.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and hand a copy of the question to each student or to each team. And you can go ahead and read when you're ready, sir.
All right. The rhetorical strategies consist of Pelos, Ethios, and what?
And whenever you're ready, students, you can go ahead and answer. You also have up to a minute, but whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and give us your answer.
May we say?
Mhm.
Logos?
That is correct.
All right.
Great job.
So good job, United South High School. You're on the board. LBJ High School, it's your turn at the wheel. So Lorenzo or Christopher will, one of you spin that wheel for us, please. And we'll find out momentarily where Christopher's spin is going to land. And that'll determine what kind of a question our students will have to answer. And it looks like we have another language arts question for our students. So
Oops.
you can hand me this one here.
We'll do that one.
Yes.
I gave you the easier one.
And that's for each team. Go ahead, sir, whenever you're ready.
A word whose sound suggests its meaning. As an example, swoosh or crackle.
It is called what?
Onomatopoeia.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
All right. Good job, boys.
I'm actually glad you said that because I don't know how to pronounce it either, so great job.
All right, so good job, LBJ High School. You're on the board. United South, it's your turn once again. So Andrea or Nicole, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please?
Let's get a new category. Come on.
Oh boy, let's see. Looks like we have a math question, so,
Ugh.
right. It's my worth subject. And let me just, staples are, all right.
Using inductive reasoning, select the appropriate progression to continue the given pattern. Do you want me to read all four options?
Yes, you can read all four options.
Okay, so A is going to be the series multiplies the previous number by 2 and then subtracts 1 to get the next number. Or B, the series adds the previous 2 numbers to get the next. C, the series adds 1 to the previous number to get the next number. Or D, the series multiplies the previous number by 2 to get the next number.
And this is a math question for our students from United South High School. And they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from LBJ High School will get a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points themselves. And students, whenever you're ready, just give us your answer, but go ahead and confer with each other. Make sure you're on the same page. And as our students are trying to determine the correct course of action here.
These guys look locked in. I'm just telling you, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but
All right, and looks like you guys are ready, so.
B.
B is correct.
All right, very good. So good job, United South High School. LBJ, your turn once again. So Lorenzo or Christopher, spin that wheel for us, please. And as the wheel goes round and round, it will come to rest eventually, and we'll find out momentarily. Okay, language arts once again.
We're almost out of questions in language arts, so.
And again, students, this is worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. Your copy and your copy.
A struggle between two opposing forces in the plot of a story is called what?
Conflict.
That's correct.
All right. Good job, LBJ. And United South, it's your turn once again. So Andrea or Nicole, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And we'll see what kind of a question our students will have to answer. By the looks of it, it's going to be language arts again.
Get off of there. We need some harder questions for you guys.
All right. And again, students, it's worth 5 points if you can answer correctly.
A long speech spoken by a single character to an audience or to another character is called what?
Soliloquy.
I'm sorry, that's not the answer we were looking for. LBJ High School, do you have an answer for us?
Dialogue.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Tim, do you want to share the correct answer with our students?
It's a monologue.
Monologue.
In theater, it's called a monologue, but in
Yeah.
English, it's called a soliloquy.
Right. But our
Dang it. I hate when two words
But you
have
lost
the
no
same
points there. You lost no
definition.
points.
So no points on this round, guys,
just a
but
monologue.
so good try, everybody.
I had a feeling.
Very good. LBJ, it's your turn once again. So one of you spin that wheel for us, please.
Come on, language arts.
Yes. Uh-oh. No, we don't. No.
There we go.
Science. First one of the day. And again, students, this science question's worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. It's yours.
Finally, a question up my alley.
All right.
The kind of physical exercise that increases your endurance is called A, muscle building exercise, B, aerobic exercise, C, stretching, or D, warming up.
B, aerobic exercise.
Correct.
All right. Good job, LBJ High School. You earned the points. And United South, it's your turn once again. So go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And we'll see if we have another language arts question coming up. And it looks like... Ooh. So our students find up with a wild turn question, which will
Okay.
be here.
So these are the hard ones, right?
And let me see, this is coming from the science subject area, and you can earn 10 points by answering correctly, so there you go.
Which is a drawback of using rechargeable batteries instead of disposable batteries? A, they require charging, which uses up electricity. B, they must be replaced often, which is a burden to the landfills. C, they initially cost more money, but usually cost less over time. Or D, they contain acids that can leak into the water sources near landfills.
And again, this wild turn question is for our students from United South High School. It comes from the science subject area. And as our students ponder the correct course of action to take, and I think they're almost done. But Tim, let me just ask you, what do you think of our show so far?
This is pretty exciting. And I will gladly say the four of them are smarter than I am, so far so good.
And I concur, they're smarter than me too. So, and students, whenever you have your answer, just go ahead and let us know.
A.
A is correct.
All right, so
Great job.
So good job, United South. You earned the 10 points. It's time now for a break, so let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back.
We are educators.
We are innovators.
We are leaders.
We are college students.
We are artists.
We are athletes.
We cherish all students.
We are United ISD.
Congratulations to Leobardo Irregas Vasquez from LBJ High School. Perfect attendance pays off. Thanks to the Sames Key in the Classroom program, he won a new 2016 Kia Soul. Thank you, Sames Auto Group, for supporting UISD students. Thank you, A&K World Class Driving School, for the free driving lessons. And thank you to the Laredo Federal Credit Union for covering tax, title, and license. Congratulations to Leobardo Irregas Vasquez for having perfect attendance and winning a new 2016 Kia Soul. Drive local, drive sane.
Studies show that parents who are actively involved in their children's education more than double their chances of graduating from high school and even going on to college. Make time to get to know your child's principal, teachers, and counselor. Volunteer and get involved in your child's school activities. Even the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Invest in your child's future today.
United ISD urges parents who have children with severe allergies to please inform district nursing staff about your child's condition. Allergic reactions can be life-threatening.
We have procedures in place to help students at risk for severe allergic reactions or anaphylaxis. Notifying staff about student allergies makes it easier for them to respond quickly to an emergency.
Please report severe allergies and help ensure UISD students remain safe and healthy.
Hi and welcome back. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And of course, today we have students with us from LBJ High School and from United South High School. And our special guest host today is Mr. Tim Brackenberry, the General Manager of Toyota of Laredo. And Tim, before we resume play, I understand you have a question for our students.
I'm curious, best and brightest, there's no doubt about it. Are you planning on going to school after high school?
Yes, I plan on going to UT Austin.
Yeah, what are you going to study?
Biology.
Biology?
Yes.
Yeah, good for you. And what about you? Where do you want to go to school?
I'm thinking about A&M for the engineering program.
Very nice, very nice. What do you see yourself doing 10 years from now?
My ideal plan? Well, I'm really hoping that I want to go to New York for college. I would love to attend the Juilliard School, which is one of the most prestigious schools for theater.
Very nice.
And I would love to obtain my bachelor's in fine arts and hopefully become a future Broadway actress.
Wow, good for you. Good for
like
you.
A lot of fun.
And what about you? Where do you see your career taking you after school?
I want to become a doctor and maybe research in cancer.
Wow, good for you. Good for you. If any advice that I could give to all of you, honestly, is just follow your heart, be true to yourself, get as much education as you can. If you end up in the car business, come see me. I'll absolutely make sure that you're successful.
All right, Tim, thank you very much. And LBJ High School, it's your turn at the wheel, so Lorenzo or Christopher will, one of you spin that wheel for us, please. And we'll find out shortly what kind of a students or what kind of a question our students from LBJ High School are going to have to answer. And it looks like it's not going to be language arts, and it's going to be social studies. So our first one of the day. And again, students, this is worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. So your copy and your copy.
Which group was least likely to enjoy the prosperity of the 1920s? A, manufacturers, B, stock owners, C, retailers, or D, farmers?
And this is a social studies question for our students from LBJ High School, and they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from United South will get a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. And because it bears repeating, which group was least likely to enjoy the prosperity of the 1920s? And students, do you have an answer for us?
We're going to go with D, farmers.
That is correct.
That is correct. So good job, LBJ. And United South High School, Andrea or Nicole, it's your turn at the wheel. So somebody spin that wheel for us, please. And our wheel will go round and round and we'll land once again in the science subject area. Another science question for our students. And again, students, this is going to be worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. Your copy and your copy.
Which of the following careers does not require a knowledge of biology? A, farmer, B, physical education teacher, C, auto mechanic, or D, a nurse?
And the science question is for our students from United South High School, and it's worth 5 points to them if they can answer correctly. Otherwise, our students from LBJ will get a chance to answer that question. And just to repeat, which of the following careers does not require a knowledge of biology? The choices are farmer, physical education teacher, auto mechanic, or nurse. And students, whenever you're ready, go ahead and give us your answer.
C is correct.
All right, auto mechanic. Very good, students. And LBJ High School, your turn once again, so go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And after a very vigorous spin, we're going to wind up landing somewhere. Maybe language arts once again, who knows? Oh my goodness, yes, language arts once again. But let's see. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly.
Thank you.
Let the cat out of the bag is an example of what?
And this language arts questions for our students from LBJ High School. And
We're gonna go with metaphor.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect, LBJ. United South, you have an answer for us.
What it's called?
Let the cat out of the bag is an example of what? And we're going to need your answer right now, students. So, and no answer. So, do you have an answer for us, United South?
I forgot what it's called.
Okay. Time's up. Mr. Tim, do you mind sharing the correct answer with our students? It's
Possibly.
It's an idiom.
Idiom.
An idiom.
Apparently the four of you all studied the same thing because you've missed the same questions together. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So no points on this round, student, but good try, everyone. And United South, it's your turn at the wheel. So, Andrea or Nicole, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please?
We're very consistent in the wheel spinners. We're not changing that up at all, huh?
Mm-hmm. And it looks like our students will wind up with another science question. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly. So your copy and your copy.
Which of the following does not offer evidence of evolution? A, fossil record. B, homologous structures. C, vestigial structures. Or D, habitat.
And this is a science question for our students from United South High School. And they're trying to determine which of the following does not offer evidence of evolution. The choices are fossil record, homologous structures, vestigial structures, or habitat. And of course, our students have up to a minute to come up with an answer. But of course, when they hear that little bell, they'll have to give us their answer. And if they can answer correctly, our students will earn 5 points. Otherwise, our students will, from LBJ High School, will get a chance to answer the question. And students, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and give us your answer, please.
D.
D is correct.
The habitat.
Thank you.
Very good, students. And LBJ High School, it's your turn once again.
What is the score? Do we have a score?
Actually, the score is on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
We add that in post-production, so we can't see it now, but they'll be able to watch it on TV.
Just cut that part out, okay?
And another science question for our students. This time, our students from LBJ High School get a science question. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly.
This one has a visual.
Yes.
Yeah. Why does the straw in the glass of water appear to bend at the water line? Is it A, reflection, B, refraction, C, diffraction, or D, interference?
And students, whenever you're ready, give us your answer. This is a science question for our students from LBJ High School.
We're going to go with B.
B is correct.
Refraction. Very good, students. You earn the 5 points. United South High School, it's your turn once again, so go ahead and spin that wheel for us, Andrea.
At some point, I'm going to force the two of you to spin the wheel. I'm just saying.
And again, we wind up with language arts. Very popular subject
popular
today.
category.
Well, at least it's trending. I don't know how popular
True.
it is, but and there you go, students. It's worth 5 points if you can answer correctly.
Identify the prepositional phrase in the following sentence. How many sandwiches shall we make for the picnic?
And of course, students, we're looking for the prepositional phrase. This is a language arts question for our students from United South High School. And of course, if they can answer correctly, they'll earn the points. Otherwise, our students from LBJ High School will get a chance to answer that question. And of course, our students from United South are trying to identify the prepositional phrase in the following. How many sandwiches shall we make for the picnic? Of course, this is not a multiple choice question, so it's going to be, our students have to determine what the prepositional phrase is. And as soon as they do that, our students will give us their answer. And we'll find out whether or not they earned the points. And while they're working the problem, Tim, what was your favorite subject in school?
I actually liked math. Math was probably my best subject.
All right. And United South, do you have an answer for us?
Is it how many?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. LBJ High School, you have a chance to earn some points here. Do you have an answer for us?
For the picnic?
That is correct.
All right. Very good, LBJ. You earned the points, and it's also your turn at the wheel. So Lorenzo or Christopher will.
There you go.
One of
there
you.
You go.
All right, Christopher. Good job.
Okay. Does that count? You saw it?
You get spiritual points for that. Good job.
Yes. And
science.
Another science question for our students. And again, students, it's worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. That's your copy and your copy. The grassland biome is the largest.
Okay, I just wasn't sure what that was.
Yeah.
The grassland biome is the largest home in North America, is the largest biome in North America. It is characterized by a relatively dry climate with periods of drought, hot summers and cold winters. What kind of organism would not be found living in the grassland biome?
And the choices are?
A, grasses, B, bison, C, mice, or D, pine trees.
And again, the science questions for our students from LBJ High School, and they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from United South will get a chance to answer that question and earn the points.
We're going to go with C, mice.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Students from United South, do you have an answer for us?
I would say D.
I'm sorry? D, pine trees, correct.
All right. So good job, United South. You earned the points, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's time now for a quick break, so let's go ahead and take one and we'll be right back.
The United ISD Child Nutrition Department is providing meals through the Summer Food Service Program. Free breakfast and lunch will be provided to any child from age 1 to 18. Meals will be served at 23 UISD schools and at 17 community sites. Dates and times will vary. For more information, please contact the UISD Child Nutrition Department or call 211. The Summer Food Service Program is sponsored by the Texas Department of Agriculture and the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
You've been watching Knowledge for College. We'd like to thank our students for joining us and Tim Brackenberry from Toyota of Laredo. And with that, let's say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.